And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera looking south on 13th Street North. Sun's just poked a little bit behind a cloud there, but actually we've got mostly sunny skies right now. 26 is our current daytime high. We've been there since 3 p.m. 12 degrees was our low, and we were there at 3 a.m. this morning. Humidity level right around where it should be, so our humidex value is actually only putting us in the 28, 29 degree range. So it's not a moist heat, it's a dry heat as we would call it when conditions are like this, but all over we're picking up those warmer temperatures, and we're expecting to see those increase a few degrees as we head further into the weekend. Now, one caveat to that story is this low pressure center. We were watching this yesterday in northern BC. It's very slow moving, but the angle of this is pushing some convective energy from the northwest to the southeast. Now, the area along the border in Saskatchewan, Manitoba is where the thunderstorm watches and warnings are right now, but all areas have the potential of being clipped from some fallout from that low pressure as it makes its way from the northwest to the southeast. So just be aware of that. Areas like Edmonton, Red Deer, here in Lethbridge, Calgary, even as far south as Pincher Creeks could see some thundershower activity tonight. It'll be very brief, and by tomorrow we'll be back into the sunshine as the area of high pressure continues to dig in, and any precipitation looks like it will be isolated to the north tomorrow. But for tonight, could see a little bit of fallout as the main bulk of that low pressure makes its way, as I said, from the northwest to the southeast. So be aware of that. Right now we're looking at cloudy skies in St. John's. Now, this is where some real active weather is happening all the way from the Great Lakes, southern Ontario, southern Quebec, and all the way into New Brunswick right now is a mixture of watches and warnings for a thunder shower. Tornado watches are in place, as well as a big system is moving across the Great Lakes. 22 degrees in Winnipeg right now. As I said, some thunder shower activity is already happening along the border in the south between Saskatchewan and Manitoba. 22 degrees in Edmonton. We've got 32 in Kelowna right now. Got a sun and cloud mix going on in Vancouver. Very pleasant day there. And up north in Whitehorse and Yellowknife, both of those areas saw a bulk of the day under sunny skies today. East Kootenay, for your overnight forecast, you're looking at partly cloudy skies tonight, 13 degrees for a low. Lots of sunshine tomorrow, and 30 degrees the expected high for you tomorrow. For the Crow's Nest Pass, possibility of some thunder shower activity tonight, 9 degrees for a low. Tomorrow, 30 degrees for a high. Sun and cloud mix tomorrow, not too windy. And in Medicine Hat, looking at that chance of a thunder shower as well, 13 degrees for an overnight low, 30 degrees for a high tomorrow with a sun and cloud mix and not too windy. Here in Lethbridge, we have that potential for a thunder shower tonight, and that's because of that northerly component we have to the wind right now. You need that cooler air aloft to trigger a thunder shower when you've got temperatures that are this warm, and that's what's happening right now. We're seeing some cooler air migrating in the mid and upper levels, so just be aware of that. But after that passes by, tomorrow we've got sun and cloud mix, and then Sunday is sunny. Temperatures staying in that very much above average range for us here in Lethbridge for the next several days. And even as we get into Thursday, I know it's a long way off, but it looks like Thursday is going to be in the 30 degree range as well. So we've got a very warm stretch ahead for most areas in southern Alberta. Now, Sarah, we want to congratulate Sarah. Alex is saluting off just off the camera there. Sarah has been volunteering for over 30 years, knitting clothing for newborn babies and donating them to charity. So, I mean, I couldn't knit to save my life, but I really admire people that can do that kind of handiwork. And Sarah has estimated that she's done over 10,000 pieces of clothing. So we have a basket here, which doesn't repay her for all that hard work, but congratulations. That's it for me, everyone. Sunscreen, hats, lots of bottled water tomorrow at the air show. I'll see you there. Have a good weekend.